Well, we're in Stockton. All right, let's roll. We're at the hands off protest here. And so let's roll through this parking lot. We are at Delta College, and I figured let's see what's on people's minds. So my first question to you is, why did you come to today's protest?
Because I don't like to see what's happening to my country. I don't like to see the oligarchs, the robber barons taking my country. So I'm here to fight for it.
Oh yeah. And the second question is, if you could tell our Democratic leaders policy decisions or what they should be running on, what are they?
Universal health care, higher minimum wage, and paid family leave.
Paid family leave? Oh yeah. And then last question, if you could tell Donald Trump one thing or Elon Musk one thing, what would you tell him?
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck yes. Well, thank
Go
you.
to Russia.
Hands off, baby. So first question is, why did you come out here to the protest?
Well, to stand up for democracy, stand against fascism, be on the right side of history.
Right, so definitely. With our Democratic leaders, some of them are fighting, and some of them are very complicit. So there seems to be a lot of division within the Democratic Party and their voters. So if you could ask, or if you could tell them what policies they should run on, what would they be?
I would say right now the most important thing is just stay together, stay unified for the people against Trump. Yeah.
And then speaking of Trump, if you could tell him one thing, what would it be?
Retire.
Retire? I fucks with that. I retire. Cool. Thank you.
I'm here to support, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Down on the ground, boots on the ground.
Tell me about your sign.
So my sign is defending human rights. To me, it's absolutely important to realize that we're all humans here inhabiting this earth, and that regardless of political ideology or whatever creed you come from, we can't ignore that. We can't ignore the humanity while people are suffering, while people are living in poverty, while people are getting deported without having due process. You know, we're supposedly supposed to be the top, the top country in the world, and we can't even take care of our basic citizens or to look out for our basic humans.
I agree. And it's the fact is you have, this endless money, as they say, to fund endless wars everywhere else, but then you can't help your own people out. And it's something that when you ask a lot of, Trump voters, they'll say certain things and oh, we shouldn't be funding, Ukraine, but then they say, oh, but we should be helping people out at home. It's like, you kind of have the right idea, but then there's other things where you say, oh no, we should fund those wars and then forget about everyone else, or we should do the mass deportation thing. And it's like, no, we could be spending your money in much more productive ways.
Absolutely.
So if you could tell the Democratic leadership what they should be doing to fight this regime, whether it's policy based, what do you think that they should be doing?
To fight this regime and all of this oligarchy, you need to focus on the local constituents down at the small town level. Like, you need to start there. If you want to make great changes and you want to make these international changes, you have to fix the things here at home first. If people can't even afford to pay their bills or even to put food on their table, how do you expect them to be able to have the literacy to be able to understand everything else that's going on around here? You want to get through to them, you get through to their hearts and through their minds first.
I agree. And if you can, last question, if you could tell Donald Trump one thing, what would it be?
Respect humanity. Stop taking advantage of other people for selfish greed and for power. We're all here together and we can push this country to be the best that it would ever hope to be. I feel like we haven't even reached the potential that we keep talking about that this country could be, because we haven't even reached a full civil rights movement where everybody's able to live with dignity and equally.